So, on my journey of surviving BG Wealth Sharing, where a lot of people lost a lot of money, and I want to help people get money back, but also gain a skill set that can make them an asset to their family by getting access to a community that I feel would be great for those who are beginners and people who are experienced traders but need a system and a strategy. It's a link down below if you want access to that. But what I want to show you is what we call an A+ setup in our community. An A+ setup, and I'll show you on the screen what that looks like. But an A+ setup consists of 4 points, and that determines whether you're going to buy to make money while the market is going up or whether you're going to sell to make money while the market is going down. I'm also going to show you a 3-point setup of how you can use this same formula to make money but know when to strategically exit. And what I want you to do is subscribe right now, hit that bell notification if you have not already, because I got a video that's releasing in a few hours where I ignored this exact rule, and as a result it wasn't pretty how it turned out. It was ugly, and I ended with a loss based on my own lack of discipline in my demo account. So it's perfect that I learned that valuable lesson there. But let's go over the details of the system and the setup when you have an A+ setup. So if you're buying, then you want to see these conditions when you expect the market to go up. You're going to get a green buy signal. It's going to pop up some type of buy signal. You want to see that. Then you want to look at the bias for the day. You want to look for a bullish bias. It's going to be a green bullish bias. That lets you know that the market is currently going in the upward direction. Then you want to look for a green trend bar, just basically a wavelength, looks like volume markers that serves as, okay, it is trending upward. Then you want to look for the green power line. This is powerful because the power line is what determines how much money is entering the market, how much momentum it has, and it gives you that extra push in order to hit certain target levels. And then the system automatically presets your take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, as well as lets you know where the best stop loss is. So it's key to have access to the system and the community because it positions you to be profitable even while you're learning, even if you don't know much. Just like me, I'm a beginner as well. And those who are real traders, you can tell because there's certain things that I may say that's off or doesn't make sense because it doesn't match the real trading lingo. So I'm a newbie too, so don't feel bad. So you can join on this journey with me early. The A+ setup when it comes to a sell, meaning that you're expecting the market to go down, you want to have pretty much the same thing, but a spin on it. So if you're expecting the market to go down, you're looking for a red sell signal. It's going to show you a red sell signal or some indicator that says sell. You're looking for a red bearish bias. You're going to see where it says the market is bearish, meaning that it's more likely to go down. Then you'll see a red trend bar. Basically, it's trending in the down direction. Then you still want to look for that green power line that lets you know it's money entering the market and it's momentum in the market. And once all 4 of those have been shown, hit sell, and you have a high probability of getting a return on your investment. Now, let's look at the 3-point and what that looks like. So that way you know, oh, I have more than one way I can make money. See, you're not trying to master every and all of the strategies as it relates to trading because there's so many different ones. You stack those later. But master 1 or 2 in this case, which is the same thing, but just a tweak. And now you position yourself to be profitable early on, and many people are making a ton of money off of this strategy. In fact, it's another video I'm gonna release where just using this setup, this process, this flow, people today, you know, within the first hour of the day, before it was even 10 o'clock a.m., I believe, people in our community, somebody made, you know, 3,300, somebody made like 4,000, somebody made like, you know, hundreds, you know, and I was still in my demo, but I'm seeing them make money, and it lets me know what's possible when you have the right system. But let's look at the 3-point setup. So here's the 3-point setup when you have 3 out of the 4. You notice on the other one, we wanted all 4 to be a certain way. On this one, it's 3 out of the 4, specific to the one that does not necessarily have to show up. So you look for, if you're looking to buy, and this is what we call a scalp take profit method. If you're looking to buy, then and you're expecting the market to go up, you're looking for a green buy signal, number 1. Number 2, a green bullish bias. The market saying that it's bullish. You're looking for a green trend bar saying it's trending in the upward direction. But if that gray power line happens to be gray, this is what you have to do. Instead of waiting on it to hit the first take profit that's preset, you want to go about halfway there. Halfway there. and you want to take your profit there. Because it does not have a lot of money entering into the market, a lot of momentum, it may not push to the TP1 as it typically would. So what you do is take profits early. That's pretty powerful. And this is what you get access to if you decide that you want to click that link below and grab the tool. On the downside of things, if you want to sell the market, thinking that you're expecting the market to go down based on the signals, the 3 signals you want to look for is a red sell signal, a red bearish bias, and a red trend bar that's saying the market is trending downward. But if that power line is gray, same thing. Instead of waiting on it to hit your take profit in the downward direction, you want to go about halfway there and take your profits off the table, because it does not have the same momentum as if the power line was green. Very important. And if that's not powerful, I don't know what is. Now, for those of you who have been trading for a while, if you don't have this system or tool already set up, then this may benefit you greatly. I want to talk to the beginners because I'm one, but I know that it's a lot of people who are trading who don't have the same setup, because it's people who have came in and was like, this is exactly what I needed. I've been losing for so long, and this is something that they take on and they are able to run with it. Not to mention that the system also gives you the option to get a bot, to where the bot is trading for you. I should have said that sooner, because many people are favoring the bot. They're jumping in and they're like, hey, I want the bot and I want to be learning how to use these trade signals as well. So that being said, let's look at how it looks on the chart briefly, and then we'll wrap this thing up. But subscribe, hit that bell notification, because I have another video that I violated this 3 out of 4 rule, and it cost me. To check out a couple of the markets, looked at Bitcoin to take another trade. Initially, it was 3 out of the 4 signals that we talk about that was, green. So I was just gonna do it just off of that alone. But then later, I saw that some money came into the market. The momentum was there. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and hit a buy. Now, my goal is I was trying to record, so I could actually take in profits already by now based on it going halfway to the TP. So that's what I'm looking for, to go halfway to the TP1, to take profit 1. Mainly because initially when I was placing the trade, it wasn't all 4. It was just 3 out of 4. So in this scenario, as soon as it goes up a little higher, I could take the profits. However, it may run up to the TP1, but I set my goal to say, you know what, let's abide by the initial rules. If it's 3 out of 4, you only go halfway to the take profit, and it's pushing up halfway to that take profit. So there you have it. When it's 3 out of the 4 metrics met, it's in your best interest to take profits halfway before it gets to TP1. Trust me, the video that I'm gonna share with you, I didn't abide by that. And as a result, it cost me. But you got to learn these lessons. You don't have to make all the errors. You can learn from someone else's. You can learn in the demo. But then when it's time for you to trade, you're at least equipped, not to win 100%, but you're at least to have a high probability so you could be profitable. Mr. Smith signing out. Salute. If you want access to the tools so you can get access to the learning, join me on the journey, get access to the community, because access that gives you skill sets, that makes you an asset, is irreplaceable. Salute.